Good morning, everyone. It is 8 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's time for First Alert Weather Extra. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi, and we're tracking some nicer weather in the next several days. Today, much nicer already compared to yesterday. We're tracking some high-level clouds, so that means we're still getting some sunshine, no rain. The thick clouds stay away. We had a lot of rainfall yesterday. We've had a melting of the snow to our north, and the result, well, what we're going to be seeing is that risk for river flooding. So again, the rain has stopped, but the flooding is going to be occurring in the next couple of days. Minor flooding along the Connecticut River. So the river levels, you can see them now at Thompsonville, Hartford, Middle Haddam. They're getting closer to flood stage, and they will go rising above a flood stage. And so minor flooding is forecast as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours. Well, we need rain, and we got some yesterday, so we'll have to wait and see how that has helped out the moderate drought situation that's occurring across a large portion of the state. Next chance for rain is not until Thursday night into Friday. Windy, a little breezy out there today. It's going to be coming in from the north. It'll be gusting up to 20-25 miles per hour, creating a colder feel. So here's a look at the feels like temperature trend inland, low 30s turning into mid 50s this afternoon. So you'll notice it more so this morning than anything else. And so you just need that winter coat to start. But with dry air in place, we're going to warm up very nicely later on today. So despite a little breeze, it's still going to be a very nice day ahead. Temperatures along the shoreline will be a little bit lower than inland, but generally we're all headed for the 50s to near 60 degrees. So bright conditions, definitely above average. Here's a look at the normals. We're up to 29 for a low now and 48 for a high, and we'll be above these numbers. The exception might be Friday. We'll get to that in a little bit. But tomorrow, even warmer. Look at that. And brighter all day long until the nighttime hours. That's when the clouds start to roll in. So inland highs, mid 60s. Whew, that's going to feel so nice tomorrow. And then, oh, bummer. You know what that means. We've got a wind off the water. So about 10 degrees colder along the shoreline tomorrow, but still a beautiful day. It's just that time of year, that wind direction is critical along the shoreline, how mild your temperature is going to get. But nonetheless, we're starting off with some scattered high-level clouds. Those will thin out. So we're bright, we're beautiful, we're bright tomorrow. Tomorrow into Thursday, while a spot shower is possible, it looks more like just a low-level moisture, a lot of clouds building in on Thursday. Of course, my day off. Come on, Mother Nature. But at least most of the day looking on the dry side. It's not until at night into Friday morning that we'll start to see some rain and maybe even a little snow. So again, most of Thursday is dry. It's going to be going into Friday now that we have not only that chance for rain, but there's an area of low pressure that's going to be developing to our south, so a little coastal low. Now, it is going to be taking a track that's a little bit more of an inside runner, so to say, so your chances for, snow would be greater to the north and northern New England. But nonetheless, there is some indication enough cold air could wrap around and flip some of that rain over to snow. The best chance would be across, Litchfield County, maybe northwestern Hartford County. That would be the best chance for a little bit of snow. And, this time of year, you get a lot of things going against the snow, not only accumulating, but sticking around, that's for sure. So while there might be a minor accumulation, it's not expected to stick around long. All right, the outlook for precipitation, leaning in a slightly wetter direction, but nothing extreme. And in terms of temperatures, the outlook kind of leaning mild, and then it kind of just becomes stagnant. So no direction above average, I would say maybe closer to normal temperatures we might see. Now, remember, normal high is in the upper 40s. The day that will be closest to that is Friday. So Friday, we start off around 36, a little colder across the hills, mainly just rain and windy conditions, but it might flip to snow as we showed you northwest for Friday. And then we warm back up again over the weekend. We're back in the 30s for lows, 50s for highs, and staying above average going into early next week. So the warmest day of the next 7 is Wednesday, high of 66. And we'll be slightly cooler than that, of course, down towards the shoreline with that southerly breeze. Spring, the vernal equinox, spring officially begins on Thursday, and certainly feeling like it with that breeze picking up and then turning windy. So one day out of 7, yeah, we're doing just fine in the weather department. We are looking out some really, really nice weather that we get to talk even more in depth about right here on First Alert Weather Extra. We'll have another update for you coming up at 9:30 tonight. So be sure to set your phone to remind you and enjoy what we're going to be sharing a little bit more in depth on the weather forecast, and hopefully this is helpful for you. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the milder temperatures this afternoon, of course.